Hey BrickBloggeteers, and today we're going to be talking about more BrickHeadz, not the ones in front of me. The ones in front of me are the BrickHeadz Pets line, the German Shepherds. Now the reason why I wanted to bring them out is because the set we are going to be talking about, 40479, is another BrickHeadz Pets line. Now when this first came out, I was thinking, well, this is great. I mean, I love dogs. I want to pick them up. Got them. But I don't have a German Shepherd. At least, well, when I was really, really little, I think my first dog was a German Shepherd, so this was neat. But a lot of people won't even have that. So how do you solve that problem? Do you just ignore it and move on to new animals, or do you bring in the new Dalmatians? So we got a brand new dog breed here. The build is exactly the same body-wise in terms of how the puppy's built, how the main dog is built. You still have hinges for the back leg on his haunches. They did a little bit of difference with this one in the fact that the big dog has the collar with the little gold star, and the puppy doesn't have a little tongue hanging out. Of course, the ears are different than as you've seen with the more pointed ears of the German Shepherds. But the overall design is fairly the same. Now, again, you run into the issue. What happens when they don't have Dalmatians? Well, the one thing that I have to say that gets me is the fact that they put in printed elements. Now, you still have the stickered slope in the front, and then the excess stickered slope that you could change it out with. Those are still the stickers. But all the spots that you see on the dog, and I'll use the big one because it has more, those are printed. Now, they didn't do just one or two printed pieces. They actually did 3 spotted pieces. The first one you can see on this front left breast is a 1x2 brick with the spotting. It appears here and then on the back haunch. The second piece is the curved slope, which you see on the lower belly. You see 2 on the top of the head, and you see it on the back. And then my favorite printed piece is the 1x1 tile. And the little spot on it is off-centered so that just by, say, rotating it around, you get 4 different positions for that spot, giving you an insane amount of variety just from one piece. The puppy uses the tiles as well. It doesn't use the slope or the brick. That you only get in the bigger dog. But I can see a lot of people changing like whole living room designs to have maybe some spotted furniture. Maybe it's a cowhide thing. I don't know. Maybe you do something with a Rorschach. That's where you have the ink splotch. Tell me what you see. These are great parts. I love how they took the simple basic design, still gave you a new breed, but also made it interesting for builders who maybe not want it for the actual build, but want it for the parts. That's going to help keep this line going so that eventually it could get to the breed of dog or cat or fish or bird that you're interested in, because it can keep making new ones and give you more parts options. So this was a great next step. And just like the other pets lines, this whole bed you could actually remove and just be left with the 6x6 standard BrickHeadz stand underneath. So if you don't have room for a bigger display like these, that's perfectly fine. Of course, this one comes in blue, so that does have a little bit of difference than the initial German Shepherds. So if you want a little furry friend for your giant BrickHeadz fire station, or you want to count 101 of these, and that's a lot of BrickHeadz. Keep an eye out for them. This will probably be a $15 set. It's set 40479 Dalmatians from the BrickHeadz Pets line.